If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
Sunday morning. Well, with us today is John Terrett, a longtime TV reporter on Wall Street. And John, I mean, the market, what a roller coaster we had today. Congress opened up, and then after Congress opened up, Powell complained about interest rates, and there goes the Dow Jones average. You tell me what happened.
Well, I think there are two things going on. First of all, it is the end of the build-up to the end of the government shutdown, as it were, and all the exuberance that went with that. But you're quite right. There seems to be a whisper campaign going on, coming from the office of the boss of the central bank, Jerome Powell, that maybe, just maybe, there won't be an interest rate cut coming up in December. It started a couple of weeks ago, and it seems to be continuing now. Wall Street's pretty convinced there will be, so we'll see what happens. Other headlines this week, a big shock at the House of the Mouse, the Walt Disney Company. They beat with their earnings, but they missed big time with their revenue. It was pretty much flat. Streaming is propping up linear TV advertising, which continues to fall. Disney Plus added 3.8 million subscribers in the quarter. Movies are slow and costly. Parks did okay, but there's a dispute with YouTube, which is costing Disney $30 million a week. So on Thursday, Disney shares, when the news came out, were down 7%. Verizon has a new boss. He said he needed to act to save the company, so he's axing 15,000 jobs around the country. Wall Street went to the White House this week, a private dinner with President Trump. Jamie Dimon was there, David Solomon, Ted Pick, Larry Fink, and the bosses of the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, as Trump tries to get to know Wall Street better. Visa and MasterCard settled a 20-year dispute with retailers this week over credit card swiping fees. It needs a judge's approval, though. And in the crypto world, the big story of the week was Coinbase, which is America's biggest cryptocurrency exchange. It trades at the NASDAQ. They're moving their business from Delaware, where they're registered, to Texas because they see better business conditions there. Now, on the markets, heavy selling at the back end of last week. That whisper campaign I was just talking about, the end of the shutdown. Many people still think Dow 50,000 is a possibility, but probably not for a while. In the week ahead, John, NVIDIA earnings come up on Wednesday. That's the company in the forefront of the AI development. Everyone's talking about that. But we should also be talking about big retail names. Walmart, Target, HD, all Home Depot, that is, all giving us their earnings in the next 5 days. And it's important because it will show us where Americans are spending. In other words, what they have to spend on and what they might choose to spend on. John.
Well, John Terrett, thank you so much, and let's catch up again real soon.
Thanks, John. See you next week. Thank you.
If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
What I bought? A new Blink Mini 2K Plus smart security camera. What I got? 2K clarity sharp enough to see every detail of home when I'm away. Plus audio like I'm in the room, not with my bestie traveling to another city. Plus easy plug-in setup to install faster than skipping through podcast ads. But you'd never skip ads, right? Plus, I got all of this for just $49.99. Blink Mini 2K Plus. Mini camera, max performance. Shop now at Amazon.com/Blink.